What if I told you that the life you've been dreaming of, the one where you wake up excited, confident, and full of purpose, is not just possible, but waiting for you to claim it? Not next year, not after your circumstances change, but now, in this very moment. See, most people wait for motivation like it's something that appears out of nowhere, like a lightning strike. They sit still, hoping, wishing, praying for a spark to ignite their energy. But the truth? Motivation isn't something you find, it's something you feel when you act. And that feeling, it's real. It pulses in your chest, tightens your focus, and gives you the strength to do what others won't. This is the kind of motivation that transforms lives. The kind that moves you to build something powerful with your bare hands. This is motivation you can feel, and it begins the moment you decide to forge the life you dream of. Look around. Most people are trapped in loops. Wake up, check the phone, drag through the day, complain, go to bed, repeat. They're not bad people, they're just stuck. They don't lack dreams, they lack fire. The fire that fuels discipline, commitment, courage. It's a fire that says, I don't care how hard it gets, I'm not quitting. Now ask yourself, are you living or are you existing? Are you building your future or just reacting to your past?
Yes.
Are you designing your days with purpose or drifting through them hoping for a better tomorrow? Because real motivation, the kind that changes your life, doesn't come from a viral video or a feel-good quote. It comes from purpose, from clarity. It's from waking up and knowing why you're getting up. Without that, even the strongest person burns out. But with it, even the weakest one becomes unstoppable. So let's start there, with your why. Why do you want to change? Why do you want more? Why do you feel like there's a better version of you waiting to be unleashed? It's not because of someone else's Instagram highlight reel. It's because you know deep down you were made for more. You weren't meant to just get by. You were meant to create, to conquer, to rise. Maybe no one's told you that before. Maybe life has knocked you down so many times you've started believing this is all there is. But I'm here to tell you, there is more. And it starts when you stop waiting for the perfect moment and start forging the life you dream of, brick by brick, step by step. The process won't be glamorous. In fact, it'll be hard. You'll have to break habits that comforted you, but held you back. You'll have to face the voice that whispers, you're not good enough. You'll have to move through days where progress feels invisible and results feel out of reach. But this is where the magic happens. This is where that deep, burning motivation begins to build. Not when things are easy, but when they're hard and you keep going anyway. Here's what no one tells you. You need to feel motivated to take action. You need to take action to feel motivated. When you wake up and go for that run, even though you're tired, you build momentum. When you sit down and write that page, make that call, show up consistently, motivation starts to flood your system. Not as a reward, but as a natural response to your movement, your commitment. Discipline is the engine. Action is the fuel. Motivation is the flame that follows. So let's make this practical. What does forging the life you dream of actually look like? It looks like getting clear on what you want, not what the world wants for you, what you want. What sets your soul on fire? Is it building a business? Creating art? Becoming a leader? Traveling the world? Supporting your family? On your terms? Be specific. Vague dreams lead to vague results. Next, it looks like creating systems. Systems that carry you through the days you don't feel like it. Morning routines that anchor your mindset. Schedules that protect your time. Habits that align with your vision. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things consistently. It also looks like cutting the noise. That might mean turning off distractions, saying no to things that don't serve you, even distancing yourself from people who drain you. Harsh, maybe? Necessary? Absolutely. You can't build your dream life surrounded by things that sabotage it. And here's the most powerful truth of all. You already have everything you need, not next year, not once you get that job or that opportunity or that permission. You have it now. The power to start, the power to try, the power to fail and still move forward. The world doesn't owe you motivation, doesn't owe you clarity, support, or shortcuts. But you owe yourself the chance to go after the life that keeps calling to you. Cast that voice in your heart. The one that says, I'm meant for more. It's not ego. That's purpose trying to get your attention. So listen. Listen closely and act. Maybe today it's a small act. Drinking water instead of soda. Writing a paragraph instead of scrolling. Showing up to the gym, even if just for 10 minutes. But small acts done daily create massive shifts. Motivation lives in those moments. The more you show up for your life, the more your life starts showing up for you. You'll feel it. The shift, the fire, that sense that you're no longer watching other people chase their goals, you're chasing yours. You'll look back and realize that the person you are today is completely different from the one you were just weeks ago. Stronger, sharper, more awake. When people ask you what changed, you'll smile because you'll know the truth. It wasn't some magical spark. It wasn't luck or timing or some secret formula. It was you. You stopped waiting. You took action. You built motivation from motion. You turned pain into purpose, doubt into drive. You started forging the life you dream of one decision at a time. So don't just think about change. Become it. Don't just dream of the life you want. Build it. Because this is your time, your story, your fight. And now, more than ever, the world needs the version of you who shows up with fire in your soul and steel in your spine. You are not average. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are powerful beyond measure. You are here for a reason, in the life you dream of. It's not just possible, it's waiting for you. So feel that motivation. Let it burn. Let it guide you. Then go forge the life you were always meant to live.